Welcome back to A View to a Grill. I'm Johnny. Today we're grilling chicken wings. Here's the before and here is the after. We're going to grill these wings on our Weber kettle, and that Weber kettle is going to be as hot as hell. It's the day before the cook, and let's start preparing our chicken wings. I'm going to start by separating our chicken wings into drums and flappers. We're going to get all of these chicken wings onto a wire rack for overnight dry brining. Once we have them on a wire rack, we'll just salt both sides moderately. And what does moderately mean? Well, in my mind, it looks something like this. Now we'll get those chicken wings into the refrigerator where they'll stay overnight. It's the next day, and now it's time to get our Weber kettle ready. I'm a strong believer in a clean grill. We're going to use CitraSafe grill cleaner so we can clean our grill while it's cold. I'll get the CitraSafe sprayed onto the grill. We'll let that sit for a couple of minutes, and then we'll scrub it with our scrub pad and then wipe it off with a dry cloth. This is the kind of grime you don't want on your food. We'll be using the slow and sear today. I placed a little bit of charcoal right on the bottom. That's going to be our reserve fuel. Since I want my Weber kettle as hot as hell, I'm going to make sure that I use a full chimney starter as well. We'll get the fire starter lit and the chimney starter on top of that to let that start lighting up. While our coals are lighting up, it's a good time to season our chicken wings. We'll remove our chicken wings from the refrigerator. This is what they looked like yesterday when we salted them, and this is what they look like now. To season our wings, we're going to be using Crave's Marty Magic and some Mexican oregano. I'll have the links in the description. For our sauce, I'm going to be using Stanley's Pit barbecue sauce and Bernie's brand smoking red sauce. Now I'll get about 2 tablespoons of Marty Magic into a bowl, and then about a teaspoon of oregano in that bowl as well. We'll give everything a mix, and when I was done, I had some rub that looked like this. Now back to the chicken. We're just going to hit that with a little bit of spray avocado oil. Now we can get our Marty Magic and oregano and generously season our chicken wings. And then of course we're going to want to turn those over and repeat that on the other side. And now let's get the sauce together. I'm just going to use the same bowl with the leftover rub in it. Pour in about a 1/4 cup of Stanley's Pit barbecue sauce, and then a couple of tablespoons of the Bernie brand hot sauce. We'll then give that a mix, taste it, and this is a great combination of heat and mildly sweet barbecue sauce. Now it's time to get our chicken wings on. Once we see our charcoal ashing over a little bit on the top, we can then get our chimney starter, take it over to our Weber kettle, and pour it right into the slow and sear. We're also going to move that lit charcoal around for even heat distribution. We'll close the grate door and then close the Weber kettle and just let that preheat for about 5 minutes. We're also going to want to make sure that our top vent is open and that our bottom vent is open as well. And then 5 to 10 minutes later, take a look at our temperature over the slow and sear, and I say that that was pretty damn hot. Now in contrast, the grate level is not that hot, but that heat is going to increase as we cook our wings. So everything's ready to go, and now it's time to actually put our wings on. All right, now our wings are on, and we're going to get the lid closed. It is now 2:01, and I'm going to check these again at about 2:15. To get these chicken wings moved around today, we're going to be using our Lamson barbecue tools. If you like to support an American company, go ahead and check out the link below. All I'm going to do at this point is give these wings a flip. Once I have them flipped, we'll close the lid and wait about another 15 minutes. And check this out. All that took was about a minute, so you're in and out as fast as possible. And now at 2:30, about 15 minutes later, look at the temperature on the indirect side. We're all the way up to 444 degrees. Our lid thermometer is literally tacked out. So now let's get the lid open and check out our chicken wings. The color development is fantastic, and the one thing I really want you to notice are these bubbles forming on the chicken wings. That's how hot it is in there. They are literally air frying with the benefit of that charcoal flavor. We're sitting at about 171 degrees of internal chicken wing temperature. 171 is a good temperature, so let's go ahead and sauce these wings. We'll just use our Lamson barbecue tools to turn these over, and then we're going to start applying our sauce. I'm only going to sauce these once and apply a nice light coat of sauce. Once we have all of our wings sauced, we'll close the lid and check out the time. That took about 7 minutes. I'm going to let these go until around 2:45. And then at around 2:45, we'll get the lid open and look at those wings. They look fantastic. The sauce is completely set. Since I'm using my grid and tray cooking system, I'm going to be able to use my pliers, take all of those wings off at the same time, and now all we have to do is close our lid and shut down our vents. And now it's time for the best part of our cook. We're going to check out the results. Check out these wings. They are all looking very tasty. Now let's check out one of the drums. Looks fantastic. Sauce has been set nicely. Right here you can see a little bit of that char that formed because our kettle was so hot. Now we'll take a look at one of the flappers. Man, the flappers, I'm a flapper guy. The flapper looks fantastic. Now let's give this a bite. These wings are wonderful, not overly sauced at all. And as you can see, the meat is just pulling cleanly off the bone, which is how I like my chicken wings. I'd say this cook was a total success. Now, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go ahead, take a minute and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching A View to a Grill. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, y'all.